Suncoast Blood Bank is preparing for Zika now before anyone in the state contracts the virus from local mosquitoes. ABC 7's Alex Redmond joins us with what they're doing to make sure they are ready. Alex.
Thanks, Haley. Well, it's no longer a question of if Zika virus will strike Sarasota County, but of when. And now the Suncoast Blood Bank is stepping up and asking for your help to try to avoid a blood shortage before it's too late. Zika virus is on the move in Florida, brought here by travelers, and there's nothing to stop the disease-carrying mosquitoes from flying over county lines.
It's a definite imminent threat. We feel that Zika virus, is a real possibility, and so we need to be ready for it.
There will be an impending blood shortage, says Suncoast Blood Bank CEO Scott Bush.
Our concern is there will not be enough blood to meet the local needs. We expect already 5% of our donor base to be deferred because of this travel restriction. And if once Zika gets here, that's even going to wipe out more areas.
And there are reasons to roll up your sleeve right now to donate blood, because once the Zika virus is here in Sarasota County, protocols are going to change.
If Zika was hit today in this area, we would have to shut down collections in this area. Or whatever zip code is affected is the zip code that will have to be quarantined. We'll not be able to collect at that point.
Protocol, says Bush, will allow blood collections to be shifted to other areas not yet quarantined. New guidelines are in place, adds Bush, for donors.
That anyone basically was at Latin America or went to the Caribbean is deferred for 30 days.
This applies to anyone who had sexual contact with one of those people, says Bush, and after 30 days, they are encouraged to donate to a bloodmobile or blood center.
It could be life or death for somebody.
A small inconvenience, says blood donor Ron DeSantis, to preempt a future possible shortage.
It only takes like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes with the questionnaire.
Blood is good for 42 days, says Suncoast Blood Bank's Director of Quality Assurance, Robert Harper.
So we can ramp up now and have that blood on the shelf for if and when Zika does hit.
Suncoast Blood Bank is the only blood center in the state of Florida offering pathogen reduction for platelets and plasma, so those will not be affected. And we'll also have more information on how you can donate blood at mysuncoast.com.
And now, Alex, we know there were some pregnant women in Florida who had contracted the virus from traveling. Do we know what counties were affected, where they live?
Actually, so far there are 5 women that have been affected, and I reached out to the Florida Department of Health in Tallahassee several times, and they're not giving that information out. They maintain that it's because of the privacy for these women that they want to observe that and not sharing any information or giving the counties. However, I do note it is one of the #1 questions I get asked, because people are concerned, should these women contract microcephaly? They're worried about that. They'd like to know where it is most prevalent.
All right. Thank you, Alex.